We decided to take an unplanned trip to Montreal from New York City, so we got all our stuff, all of Noah's stuff, put him in the car, and decided to just go. I was trying to keep him entertained throughout the ride, but at some point he wasn't having any of it. We had to take frequent stops, give him some fresh air, give ourselves a break, change his diaper. You see on either side, it's so beautiful. Everyone says the fall foliage is pretty, but I think this part of nature is also very pretty. Noah was keeping himself entertained by trying to take off his socks with his teeth. So if you look on either side, at least until we had light during the drive, it was so pretty to see. In these few clips, we can see the many faces of Noah, from happy to sad to upset. We made a pit stop at one of the rest stops, and it had this huge "I love New York" sign. So we decided to take some pictures in front of it. There was so much fog on the road at some points that we could barely even see the car in front of us. We also stopped by Target to grab some more winter gear. We made it to the Canadian border. We showed our documents and then headed straight to our hotel. Our hotel was right in downtown Montreal. We did it that way so that we could park our car in the hotel and then walk to all the different sites that we wanted to see. It seemed like the entire city was decorated for Christmas and the holidays. We made it to the hotel. The parking was 3 floors underground. The room was also very nice. There was a huge king-size bed, a sofa bed right next to it. The view was also great. There was a TV, a fridge, a dishwasher, stove. The bathroom even had a washer and dryer unit inside. The view from the room was so nice. We could even see there was a Ferris wheel on the right-hand side of the room. We had planned to go to sleep early and wake up early, but by the time we got up in the morning, got dressed and ready, it was around 11. We headed straight to Notre-Dame Cathedral. It was pretty cold, so we made sure to bundle Noah up in many, many layers. There were some decorations and art installations right in front of the church, huge stars that were lit up. One thing I didn't know was that there was an entry fee to get into the church. So if I had known earlier, I would have bought the tickets and had them on my phone, because there was a line to even get the tickets in the first place. As you can see, it's very crowded inside the church, but the architecture is so beautiful. We couldn't really get the stroller to go all the way around, so Apu went around first and saw everything, while I gave Noah a bottle. And then I took my turn to go around and see everything. See, Noah fell asleep. Walking around the church, you could see all the decorations for Christmas. There was also candles that you can light, and if you don't have cash on you to make a donation, you can always scan with Apple Pay. So as you walk to the back, there's also additional prayer rooms, but it specifically said don't take videos of those prayer rooms, so I didn't do that. They also had a nativity set up for Christmas. I'm sure this is not there all year round, probably only during the holiday season. We took some pictures and then we headed out. This is a statue that's located right in front of the church. I believe it's a French military officer and the founder of Montreal. Founded Montreal. We actually didn't really have a set plan. We just continued to walk around the city, and we stumbled upon this science museum. It was all like a glass building. There seemed to be a 3D movie of animals and space and everything there, but we decided not to go inside. On the left-hand side of this building, there was some water and a dock and everything like that. So we stopped by to see that as well. From there, we decided to go to another cathedral nearby, and during our walk stumbled upon this street that really looks like a European street out of the movies. It was all decorated for Christmas as well, and on either side there was souvenir shops and art exhibitions and restaurants. We saw this tour guide giving a tour of the city. We had initially thought about doing this that morning and booking a tour guide, but we decided to explore on our own after. If you can see all the window areas, it's all decorated for Christmas. So this building to the right has a lot of indoor shops, souvenir stores, and small food areas inside. But what was not impressive was all this trash laying on the sidewalk. We could see this in multiple different places. So this is inside that building we just saw before, so we decided to take some pictures. We also saw this store for rubber ducks dressed as Santa, as trees, doctors, firemen, policemen. Thought it was pretty cute. We've bundled Noah up so that he's not cold at all. So we found this pretty little store opening, so we took some pictures there as well. From there, we continued our walk to the cathedral. And this cathedral did not disappoint either with the architecture. It was gorgeous inside. And this one was less busy, more peaceful. They were also decorated for Christmas. There was a mass going on in French when we arrived. So there's another nativity set up. On our walk back, we saw this building that had the sign for the Olympics on it. Doesn't this part of the city give mini Manhattan vibes? We then came across this Christmas village which had a lot of souvenir shops and food stores. The first building on the left is for mulled wine, which I've never had before, but it's basically just wine that's heated and with spices like cinnamon. There was also maple candy, which was frozen and dipped in sugar. By this time, Noah was getting a little fussy, so this is me dancing and running through, singing Baby Shark. We also stopped by Schwartz Deli and picked up a smoked meat sandwich and a poutine to try. It was so good. And then we headed back home. This is the border for the US of A. And it was so busy. So we stopped at the duty free. There's one right near the border. We got a few things and then we got online to cross the border. Took us about 40 minutes to an hour. Do you see how huge the line is? And then this is us driving back in the fog yet again. We stopped at Ambrosia Diner in Queensbury on our way back home. Noah was really happy about this. And I had some Eggs Benedict. Noah had his puree. No, I'm not giving him sugar. That's for my coffee. But we finally made it back to New York City, the best city in the world.